Well, 3 days of practice in the books and still no Andrew Martinez on the practice field for Nebraska, at least in full pads. Hi, Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. Nebraska wrapped up kind of their final work day before Thursday's walkthrough practice, and you just get the sense right now as we sit middle of the week with most of the hay in the barn, all signs continue to point to walk-on Andrew Bunch getting the start this week against Troy.
He knows what to do. He knows this offense. He knows what's expected of him. He's a sharp guy. He can beat you with his legs. He's got a good enough arm as well. So we're excited. You know, he's one of those guys he's going to prepare his butt off, and if his number's called, he's going to be ready to go.
I'm ready. You know, I prepared all week, and I'm confident. And, you know, the coach has done everything to put me in a good position to go win the game, or to do my part. So I'm ready.
I think you heard Coach Frost say, you know, we're going to run our offense. He knows our offense. He's operated the offense. It's just a matter of him getting the reps and practice with the things that we have planned for Troy, and boom, let's go. Let's go.
And even though Bunch has never started a game in his Division I career, if he is the guy on Saturday, you get the sense people have a lot of confidence in this guy right now.
Yeah, Andrew does a really good job. You know, he's got a strong arm. The thing is, Andrew can really run. I mean, he's fast now. You know, Andrew Martinez is fast, but so is Andrew Bunch. You know, the guys really like him. He's a good team guy. You saw when he went in there, you know, he did some really good things. So he's got the majority of the reps this week, obviously, and whatever happens, whatever decision we make on Saturday, we'll go with it. Obviously, Coach Frost makes the final decision there, but he's had a good week. We have utmost confidence if he's the guy that we're going to be able to go out there and play. It's the next guy up mentality. Doesn't matter if I'm out there at quarterback. We've got to find a way to win.
I mean, I've always knew I could compete. You know, I'm a competitor, so that's why I decided to try to play the highest level I could. So, you know, early on I knew I could compete. I just knew it was going to take some work. So
Andrew can fly now. Yeah, he can. Andrew can run. Okay. He can get after it. He's a fast young cat now. He can go. Yeah, I'm impressed with that part of his profile, just like I am with Adrian. Obviously, Adrian may be a little bit bigger body profile than Andrew, but Andrew can scoot. Yeah.
And let's be clear, Martinez hasn't officially been ruled out, and that ultimately will come down to head coach Scott Frost on game day.
He told me that Monday. You know, I talked to him that night after I called his father, and I called him back. He said, well, I'm playing Saturday. I thought, okay. So, I don't think you're the one that's going to make that decision. But, you know, he wants to play. You know, he's a competitor, and he wants to be out there for his teammates and all that sort of good stuff, which is really honest with regards to how he is, you know.
Well, he's progressing every day. You know, he's out on the field progressing. He's meeting with Coach V, you know, making sure he learns the game plan. You know, all the reps he's gotten in fall camp and has been good, so he knows what's going on, and we'll just see how he goes. You know, tomorrow we'll see, and then the next day, and it'll be a game day decision if he's ready to go or not.
Another guy that Nebraska wants to see step up this week is wide receiver Stanley Morgan, who had a key drop in the end zone and also missed an opportunity to come down with the game-winning touchdown on Saturday.
No, the quarterback did a good job of throwing Stanley away from the defender, and he really took him across the field more than we liked, but that was the open zone. And so it was one of those plays where they actually defended it decently and made Stanley kind of run more across the field, and you know, it was a play that he knows he can make and needs to make, and you know, he was frustrated after the game, and he's done a great job bouncing back this week, staying extra, getting jugs, and he knows that he's the type of player that should make that play.
Last week, Nebraska's offensive line got off to a fairly good start on the season, and with quarterback questions here going into this game against Troy, will that change any of their assignments?
That was one of our stressing points today and yesterday. Is, you know, we're going to have to make the guy feel comfortable back there, and we're going to have to make sure that we do our job in the run game, so that they're not loading up or just ready to go and pass happy. You know, if we do a good job in the run game, then that'll certainly open up some windows in the pass game and, you know, make his job easier. Everything that we do, and we talk about it from day one, is to make the guys around their jobs easier. You know, if we do a good job in the run game, then that'll open up passing lanes. We do a good job in the run game, they'll certainly ease up the pass rush, you know, and then allow the quarterback to sit back there and, you know, go through his reads and make the passes he needs to make. So I wouldn't say this week is, you know, kind of that's the emphasis this week, but they know what the situation is, and they know that we have to make sure that, you know, we're taking care of our quarterback no matter who's back there.
And finally, when running backs coach Ryan HOL looks at his group, he said this week they need to finish some of those runs they came up short on.
I do have faith that all my guys have, you know, the ability to make big plays, all right? Whether we got a guy that can go 80 in this league, I don't know. We'll see. You know, but that's with the guys we have. We'll continue to show them that. And then obviously in recruiting, we need to find guys that definitely can do that as well.
The Huskers will take the field here again on Thursday for a short walkthrough practice. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.